is
New Year.
Happy
Can
New
you
Year.
believe it? 2020.
2020.
Clear vision.
A whole new decade.
A whole new decade, wow. It's been 10 years since the last one.
It's chilly.
Yeah.
Some of you might be hungover a little bit.
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little. New Year's resolutions. You're likely thinking about health, fitness. Yeah, it's that time of year.
Yep.
Not that it's a bad time to think about those things in the other part of the year, but we made it through the holidays, and now we're here.
Can't believe it.
Whole new decade to
it.
decide who you want to be. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I got real deep there.
So many possibilities.
But Happy New Year. You are tuning into Meal Prep with
Micah.
and Missy. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
What are we making today?
Today, we are making, so along with the theme of New Year, New You, a lot of times getting started and like wanting to make changes, getting started on the right foot every day is very important. Mm-hmm. Breakfast is a very important meal. They're all important meals of the day. I don't know that one's more important than the other. Mm-hmm. Just eat your food. So, making sure that you can have something quick in the morning and on the go is very convenient.
Yeah.
And will help you stick to some of your goals or hit some of your goals and stick with the plan more if you are able to be prepared. And what we're going to talk about today is one of the easiest, in my opinion, ways to have a quick, healthy, nutritious, delicious breakfast.
Protein packed, which is also important. Because not biggest question. I mean, there's a lot of, I think, common questions, but I would say, like, as a nutrition coach, most people don't eat breakfast. They either don't have time. Then when we really start digging into macros and making sure that people are hitting their protein numbers, then it becomes, if you're not starting the day with like 20 to 30 grams of protein, you're guaranteed you're going to be short. Yep. We're missing out on opportunities right away to get in that protein to be successful to hit our protein numbers. And people are on the go. They got kids, they're running around, they've got early work meetings, waking up early, 5, 6 a.m. to get a workout in, and then having to rush and shower, do all these things. So they're really kind of like, hey, what am I supposed to do for breakfast? I don't have time to make eggs. Right. I don't like eggs. This guy doesn't even eat eggs. So vegan, vegetarian, stuff like that. What are we gonna do to make sure that we're getting in protein, some healthy carb options that's on the go? And a lot of clients are utilizing a protein shake later on in the day. So then it's like, well, how do I get in even more whole, healthy food without having to load up on protein shakes? So, what are we making today?
We got some overnight oats, real quick.
Yeah.
The reason why they are overnight is because typically you will leave them overnight.
Oh my God, look at that.
But there is a reason for it. And two of the ingredients I think we're both going to use, oats and chia seeds, the more they can soak and have time to sit in the liquid, if it's water or milk or almond milk, whatever it is, it actually increases the nutrient absorption, that's the real word, when you consume it.
Yeah.
So if you just eat a handful of chia seeds, most likely a lot of it's going to pass without you actually reaping a lot of the nutrition. Kind of the same thing with oats. Magnesium, iron, fiber. A lot of it you just don't get the benefits of it. Oatmeal is a little bit easier to digest, but the longer it sits, the more it opens up, the more fiber. Oats are incredibly good for you. Yeah. So that's why we like to let them sit at least a couple hours. Overnight is best.
Yeah. Then, fun fact, those of you that are like cold oatmeal, you can still heat it up the next day. Yeah. So you can heat it up the next day if you want when you get to work. You can eat it on the way to work. But we got some finished products as well. So we're going to be actually taste testing what you make today. Micah, as always, is going to make 2 vegan vegetarian options with a couple different flavor profiles. I am going to do what I do, and I'm going to make 2 options that incorporate whey protein. So not going to be necessarily vegan vegetarian options, but again, playing onto a couple flavoring options that I really love. So then you have at least the basic idea, because these are really like a sponge. Whatever flavor you like, you can put them into overnight oats, and they're going to be delicious and be something that you enjoy. We can't wait. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right. You're messy.
Woo, it got really dicey over here on this side.
Okay, so what did you make?
So I made a Reese's flavored overnight oats. It's all delicious. I can't wait to eat it. So, the ingredients.
Yeah.
We got some oats. Got to start with the oats. And then I use this milk. It says it's protein, which means what they do is it's a blend of almond and cashew, and they actually add a little bit of pea protein. Doesn't taste like peas. And so you just get a little bit of extra protein in there per serving. A little bit of peanut butter, cocoa powder, some chocolate chips, a little maple syrup, and that's it. Also, I did put in a little bit of chia seeds just for the health side of that.
Yeah.
And that's what I got.
Then we have fancy little jars as well. I got these at the grocery store. You can but notice too the Tupperware, because Micah made his a little bit bigger.
A little too much.
But yeah, any jar, you don't have to have anything fancy.
Right.
So again, I'm all like, sometimes your meal prep looks fancy, sometimes it doesn't. So any Tupperware that seals, you're good to go. So in the pink one, I have made one of my favorite flavor combinations. So I used our Edge whey protein. So again, it's not vegan vegetarian because it is whey protein from an animal source, but this one is my salted caramel pumpkin one. So I have oats, unsweetened almond milk, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, couple tablespoons of organic pumpkin in with the oats, and then a half a scoop of our salted caramel protein. The vanilla or the cinnamon bun also works here, but then I also put the cinnamon and the other spices in here. A little dash of vanilla flavoring. You could also do maple syrup, but I think the protein adds enough sweetness, so I don't like it overly sweet, so I don't add the maple syrup, but you certainly can. So that is this one. Again, fall kind of wintry flavors. Some of my favorites kind of just taste like pumpkin pie. Then you could also add like pecans or nuts to this once it's made for some texture, and then additional healthy fats and some protein. This one is probably my favorite, and it's chocolate banana sun butter, but could also be peanut butter. So same idea, oats, unsweetened almond milk. I do sun butter. You could also do organic peanut butter like Micah did, or almond butter would be great as well. Cashew butter, really. But again, measuring it so I don't put too much, so that I can count my macros. Then I have a half a scoop of the chocolate whey protein. And then mixing those together, a little bit of vanilla flavoring. I also have chia seeds in about a half a tablespoon in both of mine. And then to finish this one off, I do like to cut up a little bit of bananas. And then if I want something just a little bit sweet, I will add some Enjoy Life chocolate chips as well. Are you ready to show them the finished product?
Let's do it.
So these are gonna go in the fridge for overnight. And there you go. All right, so then it's ready to go. So Micah's other flavor that he made, and you probably do this a couple times a week?
I do this, yes. This is my go-to. I don't always put chocolate chips in mine because I want to, but I don't always. So this one, which has a fun color, purple, blue, I don't know exactly. This is most of these same basic ingredients, which is oats, the almond milk. I also put vanilla pea protein in this, just for some little extra protein kick. I did put some peanut butter, and then I also put about half a cup of blueberries. So that's what gives it this little bit of blue tint or purple tint, and then a ton of antioxidants from those berries. Sometimes I mix it up, I'll do banana, like you had said for your other one. But for the most part, this is my go-to, and it is delicious. I have been waiting for this since last night.
And I'm obviously scarfing mine down. So definitely, and if you can zoom in here, it's thickened up. So it has more of that consistency of oatmeal, or almost kind of like a more pudding-like. And yeah, sometimes it's gonna look a little off, depending on your opinion, but I promise you the flavor, especially if you like oatmeal, or again with the different the flavorings that you're doing. So I'm actually enjoying my chocolate sun butter one. I could add chocolate chips to it if I want just a little bit more sweetness, or banana. Strawberries or another thing. that I like to add to this one. And then I also use the vanilla protein sometimes too, if I want more kind of a peanut butter and jelly. So my other favorite is vanilla protein, the nut butter, and then adding some strawberries to it in the morning.
Yep.
So it gives it kind of that peanut butter and jelly feel. Really, as you can tell, infinite amount of possibilities. And then you can use things to stay away from different allergies you have, different grains, gluten-free oats, a lot of different things that you can do. But the best thing is that, with the exception of maybe some of the Enjoy Life chocolate chips, no sugar was added.
Right.
And you're not going to miss out on any flavor. This is good on the go, right after a workout. And the best thing is that this can be a great alternative for children as well.
Right.
And then you can even set up some fun things where they actually get to put in some of the different toppings at night. They've made something, you've incorporated them in the cooking process. Way healthier alternative to cereal.
Yeah, definitely.
And we know that we love sometimes the oatmeal packs, but Quaker oatmeal packs, strawberries and cream, my childhood favorite breakfast. Like 30 grams of sugar in that packet. So this is gonna help you hit your protein, get in some good fats, carb choices, and then more importantly, on the go. And when you're measuring out everything, it's gonna be ready for you. And I prep these like 3 or 4 in a night, and then they're ready for all week. So it's quick and easy, and then really easy, as you can see, just measuring things out, so then you can easily track the macros.
Super easy, super convenient. Really good way to set yourself up for success by having these prepared. Don't have to think about breakfast. Takes less than 5 minutes to get everything done. So start doing some overnight oats.
Yes, and use them other times for breakfast too.
Sure, absolutely.
So you need another quick option. Boom. Tons of protein, good healthy options. And we wish you guys nothing but success in 2020 and happy New Year. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Bye.
Bye.